Welcome everybody here on Twitch to Horror Becomes Them, Session 6. It is Thursday, September 1st, 2022, and we are ready to get into some action. It is a wonderful evening. I have been waiting for this for the last week, on the edge of my seat, hoping and praying that our adventurers can get through what had happened to them the last session. We're not sure exactly if that will happen or not, but we will find out sooner rather than later. And I am joined by some of our wonderful adventurers. It looks like we do have Arrowy in the stream. We have Himra as well as Namira. What is going on, ladies? How are you?
It's going. That's all I can say.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
It's almost the end of
You
the
do
week,
not.
so going good.
It's almost the end of what?
It's almost the end of the week. Friday's tomorrow. Whoop whoop.
That is true. It is going to be the weekend, so that's always good.
Mm.
Oh Lord. Oh God.
Guess what I get to do this weekend? For the fourth weekend in a row.
Work.
Work?
Mm-hmm. We're
Ooh.
supposed to alternate weekends, but one of my coworkers is not. Let's just say I'm not her biggest fan right now.
That kind of sucks.
Yep, it does. It sucks when she leaves a huge mess behind when she closed last night too. Haha.
Oh boy. All right, well, we're going
Yeah.
to take all of our frustrations from the week and from work and from life and all
And
that
die.
stuff, and we're going to put that towards having an awesome, incredible Thursday night. What do you say?
In which blood flows freely.
Yes.
Oh.
Let the blood run.
This is going to be fun.
You never know what's going to happen. You never know.
If my character dies, I have such a good character prepared. You have no idea. If anybody knows who Little Miss Fortune is, I'm doing that voice. That is what my fairy is going to sound like.
Okay. I don't know what that sounds like, but we'll see.
uh,
I will let all the viewers know once they get settled in here and come on, and I'll reiterate it a little bit later. I still have to send out the winners dice from Phoenix Dice. I just haven't gotten around to it. I had to wait until I got paid today, and then I haven't had a day off of work, so I'll be able to do that on Saturday. Striker 300, I will be able to send that out to you on Saturday, as well as D-Jack. I'm going to send yours out as well. They're both going to two opposite ends of the world. One's going to New Jersey here in the States, and then the other one is going to Australia.
dang.
So Horror Becomes Them is global.
That is both awesome and terrifying.
It's amazing. I do want to check the stream and see how it sounds on my end, so everybody continue to talk for me.
Hi! I heard somebody join in. I don't have my thing up. I don't know who did.
It was Phelan.
Oh, okay. I'm just sitting over here like, who is it? Work, work. And another. I love that. This sounds so weird, but like I love hearing that little ding, that little ding. I don't know. It's just free serotonin for me.
Man, I
Hi.
don't my name on a fucking what are they called? I can't think of the word right now.
Tombstone.
Thank you.
I checked the audio. Everything sounds good on my end, so I'm excited. I heard a little bit of the ass end of me talking, and then I heard Jade being like, "Hi," real loud.
Sorry, I'm using a different set of headphones, so I'm trying to figure out the sensitivity for this mic.
It's all good. We are obviously going to get started later than we normally do, or not later than we normally do, as late as we normally do, probably around 20, 25 after, waiting for everybody to get in, because Adam did just say he's on his way in, so he'll be in shortly. I think Glenn said he was finishing up something, so he'll be in here shortly. We have Realm Walker Era. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad that you're able to come to the chat. She is actually our sponsor for the evening, so that's awesome that she's here. And I will reiterate the sponsors later, but let me go ahead and just say it now so everybody can hear me now, and then we can go over it later as well. Tonight's sponsor is Realm Walker Era. Keep the tabletop action going with Realm Walker Era. Stay well organized and in the game with instant downloadable and printable PDF character sheets and inventory trackers, with more designs and options coming soon. Visit them at www.etsy.com/shop/Realm Walker Era, and I will be able to post the link in our chat, or you could type in !sponsor for this week's sponsor. Again, that's www.etsy.com/SHOP/REALMWALKERERA. And if you use the promo code HBTSaves, you will get 10% off of your order. Exclamation point sponsor, there it is. Check them out. I actually purchased her character sheet as well as her inventory sheet, and they are awesome. I can't wait to be able to use them in person and download them and print them out because she put them together very well. I like it. I like it a lot better than the one that you get when you buy the character sheet pack. I do have that official TV announcer voice. I know I was told for many, 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 many years I should get into radio and TV announcing and all that kind of stuff and voiceover work. Never really got into it. I should have. It's still early in my life, so I could still check it out. I just haven't really had the capabilities, I guess. I needed to have that instant cash flow with a real job, but I've been told that I do have that announcer voice. And I used to do voiceover announcements, PA announcements at my old job, selling cell phones at a kiosk. So it would be over the PA announcements. I'd be like, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Stop by the kiosk and get your new mobile phones." So I don't know.
Not bad.
I'm drinking really warm alcohol, and it hurts.
Ugh. So mine has ice.
My other ones have ice. I'm weird. I'm instead of double fisted and I'm triple fisting it. I'm using more than 2 limbs to hold my drinks. They're just all sitting here because how often do we really take breaks? You know what I mean? Like last session, we didn't even take a break at all. I don't think so. I'd rather just have my drinks here ready to go. And it does look like we do have Ivor here, and Phelan is also here as well. I know you said that earlier, but everybody's been a little quiet because I talk a lot. But welcome, welcome. We're just waiting, I believe, on Mikael and Tantalus. There's only 2 left, so we'll get started here soon. And
I'm so
Realm
excited.
Walker Era said, you got TikTok now, lots of voice actors on there doing their thing. No, that's very true. And occasionally I'll see the things pop up like, oh, try this voiceover, and I'll do a little thing. Or there's been a couple that I did recently that were like D&D based ones, like use your best villain voice. I do those occasionally. It's just tough with TikTok because you don't know how the algorithm it really is. So, I could post 1,000 videos. I could post a video once or twice a day and not have a viral video at all. And one person can post one video and it gets seen by millions of people. So it's just, it really depends.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do want everybody to focus on the new backdrop that Bobby did for us. He put a lot of work into this. There's some hidden little gems there. You do see the tombstones of our unconscious fallen comrades. We have Namira to the far left, then Himra, then Tantalus, then Arrowy, and then Phelan. And there's some crows in the picture. If you see next to my ugly mug where it says Mahone Capone DM, you could actually see one of the grave diggers from our very first session over there, digging away. And then there's some other little hidden treasures that I will not bring up. You could look for them and find them and figure it out on your own. I don't want to give it away.
I need those crows to not be there. They're taunting me, thank you.
What did you think of the photo I made with the crows? That was a nightmare.
I
Also,
loved that photo,
It
but I
was
hate the
you would be
crows.
surprised.
amazing.
Ladybugs are surprisingly hard to draw by yourself. Like I tried so many different ways of making like a ladybug flying to where I was like, you know what, forget this. I'm just going to take an actual ladybug photo and draw over it at this point. I tried so hard to freehand it. It was a lot harder than you think. Which sounds stupid because it's like, it's just a ladybug, you know, it's just the little. No, it didn't turn out right. If I showed you guys the monstrosities I made, you would be haunted.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mikael has joined the voice chat. What up?
His nightmare dies instantly.
Yeah. He automatically gets into his nightmare. He is overwhelmed by everything and dies. The end.
The end. All right, cool. New character.
All right. Everybody roll new characters. No, I'm just
Already did.
But everybody else is alive here. I don't think I heard Ivor or Phelan's voice. Hopefully you guys are okay. Everybody's not sick
Yeah,
or
I'm good.
have a
My
cold or...
cats kept fighting in the hallway. I had to go get up and deal
okay.
with it.
You hear that in the
I'm
background,
here.
you're like, what the fuck? Hi, Cora. We miss you.
Hi.
Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm fine.
It's okay. We understand. We all have those days. It sounded like Jade was going to have that day today because she sounded like she was ready to go post on everybody and anybody. I have to work this weekend again. I'm going to murder my coworker. She didn't say it like verbatim like that, but that's probably what she was thinking.
You read between the lines very well.
I did.
I mean, no, I'm totally not going to kill her, you know. No, not at all.
Just I wouldn't totally kill her. Just like half kill her, halfway.
You half kill her, I'll kill her the other half.
There you go. Teamwork makes the dream work. So does anybody have anything other than work going on this weekend? Anything fun, exciting, not so exciting?
I don't have work. That's exciting.
Oh.
Don't
My
have
family-
work tomorrow, but I work Saturday.
My family's camping right now, so I'm going to go bug them after work tomorrow.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. I have work tomorrow, and then I am off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, which is great. Holiday weekend, so that's always awesome. Not really doing much. Well, kind of. The wife and I are going to go to dinner at TGI Fridays because I got a TGI Fridays gift card that I won from Sony Rewards through the PlayStation. So we got a $50 gift card there, so I'm going to go to TGI Fridays. And then just do some odds and ends Saturday. And then Sunday, we switched our in-person D&D session to Sunday instead of Saturday. So Sunday, probably around like 5 or 6 o'clock, going over there, and we'll play until probably midnight, maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, because we're all off on Monday. So that'll be fun. So D&D in, today, and then D&D on Sunday, which is always awesome. I also... there was a young lady that has been talking to me. Apparently she works for the gentleman who runs Foundry. If anybody's familiar with Foundry Tabletop, it's like a virtual tabletop online. She works for him, and they've been asking me to come and join them DMing for them, essentially. So I have I guess it's like a one-shot DM audition on Tuesday night. So I'm going to be using Foundry Tabletop online for the first time ever, and I will be DMing a one-shot with some of them from Foundry, see if they like my style, and then if they do, I will be one of their DMs a couple times a week. Making, $10 a head, which is pretty cool. So I'm excited for that.
Nice.
Fancy.
And
That actually does sound really nice.
yeah, I'm nervous, but you know, I'm always nervous. I still get nervous when we come together here on Thursday nights, so it is what it is. It's just a part of my being, I guess, to always get nervous. That's why I try to drink some alcohol while I'm getting into it, just so I'm not freaking out. If you are watching, or if you watch later, please share us with your friends. Anybody that likes D&D or tabletop games. I'm gonna start doing. We have to finish a one shot that we already started with myself and Jade and Megan. But after that one shot, I want to do either bi-weekly or monthly one shots with our viewers. And I think that would be really awesome. They could join us on Discord, and then we could do one shots with our viewers. That'll be definitely fun. So definitely join our Discord, and I'll type in !Discord, so you could see what our Discord link is. Go and join us on there, and then we will be able to, get you in on giveaways that we're gonna do. We're gonna try to do a couple giveaways a month, and then also I want to do some one shots with our fans as well, which I think will be fun.
Terrorize a bunch of people. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Oh, it's gonna be a blast. Didn't you know? Gee golly, don't you know? I think Bobby is not gonna be with us this evening, which is strange because he was like all amped up. He's like, oh, I can't wait, and was doing the background for me last minute, like he's like, can I add some more like secret stuff in there? And he's like, what's a theme song that we could play for for the nightmares? And he was like all revved up about it. And I don't know if he just maybe had a long day or long week, and he's just kind of winding down now. But
That sucks.
yeah, it's all right. I'm under the what is the word I'm looking for? I can't. I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is. Basically, in my mind, like, not everybody has to come and watch us when every time we're playing. Like, I would love for everybody to be with us and join us and watch and interact and use blood tokens and chat, but it's not gonna always be that way. So I'm fine with one person watching us. I'm fine with 10 people watching us. I'm fine with nobody watching us. I just enjoy playing, and I love you guys. I love this group. This group has been extremely fun for the last 6 weeks that we've been doing this. So that's all I look forward to. The added bonus is, getting other people that are like-minded individuals like us that, love D&D and want to watch and, come to hang out and win some stuff and all that stuff. So. Just trying to do
Got me
something
tearing up
tonight.
over here.
Oh, shucks. I was gonna do something on my phone, but I forget what I was gonna do. It had something to do with the stream, but I don't remember what the hell it was gonna be. I posted links in a bunch of Facebook groups, in Discord again, in the subreddits, on my Facebook. I just forget that there was going to be one other thing that I wanted to do, but I just can't remember.
Don't you just hate when that happens?
I do hate when that happens. Oh, there is a new feature that I want to tell you guys about. If we're in the middle of role playing and you're like, oh, this is a really fun scene, or something happens that's funny or scary or on the edge of your seat, you could type in !clip, and it will clip that 60 seconds that had just passed or had just been finished, and you can actually click on it and then save it. So I think that's a fun little thing that I implemented. It also helps me too, so I don't have to hit !clip, or not do that. Clip it afterwards, after the fact, when I'm looking for cool little clips for TikTok. It'll help me to save it while it's happening, so it's fresh on my mind. Because sometimes I'll like forget all the fun stuff that'll happen, and then have to like go back and watch it again and be like, oh shit, that was pretty cool, or that was scary or funny. And then I clip it after. Clip it good. Alright, so it looks like Glenn's going to be joining us here in the next couple minutes. I will again reiterate that we are sponsored tonight by Realm Walker Era. So you could keep your tabletop action going with Realm Walker Era, stay well organized and in the game with instant downloadable and printable PDF character sheets and inventory trackers with more designs and options coming soon. And you can visit them at etsy.com/shop/Realm Walker Era. And the link is in the chat. And if you use HBT saves as the promo code, you'll get 10% off of your order. And then what I will do now is I will play the little clip of a recap. I recorded the recap this week to make it a little bit easier. So I'm going to go ahead and play that now for you guys to listen. Here is the recap from Session 5.
When we last pick up with our wonderful adventurers, they had just retreated into the ceiling after Tantalus cast Rope Trip. They did this in order to be hidden from enemies, get rest, and help Arrowy wake up. Unfortunately for the group, they would soon suffer the same fate as their dear Arrowy. Each adventurer would then begin to have nightmares of their worst fears. Arrowy was first. Hearing an ominous yet familiar voice, she ignored the man's request and started to look around. It was then that a shadow werewolf came out from the lurking, from the darkness, and it was just too much for Arrowy as she was knocked unconscious. Next up was Hemra. Awaking in utter darkness, Hemra started to panic. She felt trapped. She cast light and sees that she is currently buried alive in a casket. As time is ticking away, she uses her hands, feet, and even sword, and is able to break out of the casket and dig her way out of the ground. As she makes her way to the surface, she hears a murder of crows calling. She is surrounded by crows and attempts to fight them off, but even after killing 2 of them, she is overwhelmed and also knocked unconscious. We are then thrust into a nightmare of Namira. She is at the cottage of the family who took her in as a teenager. She finds them brutally murdered. After investigating, she is attacked by a swarm of spiders. Namira fights valiantly and kills the spiders swiftly. After thinking she was in the clear, Namira hears something else. This time it's a group of centipedes. They are just too much for Namira, and she is also knocked unconscious. Next, we are thrust into a nightmare of Tantalus. He hears the same ominous voice that the others heard, but this time almost seems to think twice about the proposition before deciding against it. He finds himself in a memory that doesn't quite seem like his. However, after finding people dead from his mother's conclave, he soon realizes this was a memory of the night his mother was murdered. But was she murdered? Just then, he hears his mother's voice call out to him. He is in complete shock and doesn't believe it. She tells him to come to Mother, and he follows her voice. Seeing her alive, he drops to his knees in shock. Just as he begins to think that she may be alive, her face starts to wither and become undead right before his eyes. And then 3 sprickets come out and feed on the corpses. Tantalus shoots his mother with an arrow, but she disappears, and then Tantalus is able to kill the 3 sprickets, but is confronted by his evil father, and it's just too much for him, and he is eventually knocked unconscious. Finally, we pick up with Phelan Fearon's nightmare. She is in her childhood home. Mentally, she's the Phelan of now, but she seems much younger and is sitting at a kid's table. She begins to smell cigar smoke and hears a glass clinking around, only to find her father sitting in front of a fireplace. He belittles her and says mean things, and then Phelan hears the ominous voice as well. He tells her that she should join him, but she says he needs to at least take her to dinner first. This angers the man, and then all of a sudden, the taxidermy dogs that were in the room turn into abyssal hounds. Phelan runs over to a bookshelf and climbs in attempt to get away, but after a period of time, the abyssal hounds are just way too much for her, and she also falls unconscious. That is where we left off for the night, but now we are back and ready for Mikael and Ivor's nightmares. Will the group survive? Will the 2 remaining adventurers be able to do anything to stop this? Well, we are about to find out.
Yeah, sorry about that. Before I realized that it was echoing terribly, it was like halfway through the audio and I didn't want to just stop it. So somebody was listening to the stream or had the stream on at the same time that it was playing, so it was echoing like terribly. So just FYI. I don't know who else has the stream up and the volume up, but...
I think that one might have been me. I've got this playing on my speakers. I don't have any headphones on me right now.
Okay, understood. Not a big deal. It just kept on echoing, but it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. I still, did everybody hear what, you lived the recap, but did the recap sound clear enough?
Yeah.
All right, so everybody is good to go. We are all set. We can definitely get into the action. So for the 2 gentlemen that were not here last week, Mikael and Ivor, basically how we did it is when there's a nightmare occurring, at the beginning of the nightmare, I have everybody jump out of Roll20 except for the person that has the nightmare. Just because there is going to be some things discussed between the BBEG and that person that you may or may not want the other members of the group to know. Now, it's not foolproof. Obviously, you can listen to the stream later or whatever the case may be. But as of right now, it's just the best way to go about it, just because there is some secrets that some people, didn't want let out of the bag yet. So I'll have everybody do that now. The first person that is having their nightmare is going to be Mikael. So everybody else hop out, and then I will post in the Discord that we're ready for you guys to come back in, and then we'll switch over to this chat again. And then, Adam, basically what we do, and Ivor as well, in this Discord, we go from the session voice, and we back out. So me and Mikael will back out and go to regular general voice. And we'll be there until it's time to come back to this one. All right? So let's go ahead and go there now, and we will get started on the nightmare. Hello, sir.
So,
are you ready for your nightmare? All right, so let me get my thing situated, and then we should be able to go from that to that. And can you see on your screen at all?
No.
You cannot?
No.
Give me uno momento, por favor. It says that you have...
Is like everybody listening to the stream still, or like, through Twitch or...
So they don't hear what we're talking about.
Okay.
They won't hear what we're talking about right now. They're in the other audio chat and they're just talking amongst themselves. And then once we go back and we finish our first beginning of this, then we'll go into the regular chat. They'll hear the rest of the nightmare and they'll actually be able to see what's transpiring on the screen.
Okay, yeah, because I just had a couple questions, but I think I might just message you then because we kind of discussed. Yeah, how you wanna do this?
Now, do you hear the audio? Because it's important that you be able to hear my voice and hear the audio. So do you hear like the music playing and stuff like that?
I hear your voice, and I have the music turned down, so I just turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, just a tiny bit, just so you can kind of hear.
Yeah, I can hear it. We're good.
So we'll go ahead and get started. Let me just pull up this real quick here. And in your head, you're going to hear a voice, and the voice speaks out to you.
Hello there, Mikhail. The wonderful singing bard. You like playing instruments, don't you? You also like to be a little bit ominous with your life. So you're going to relive something from your childhood. And I hope that you'll enjoy it as much as I do. Do you remember when your family was murdered? Oh, I know you are. I know you remember that. It was a wonderful night. Your town was set ablaze. Your family's screams were heard throughout. And I can hear them now. I can hear them screaming. Will you help them? Oh, you probably can't. It smells like burnt flesh. Well, the funny thing is, nightmares, memories, they stay with you, don't they? I have a proposition for you, Mikhail. Join me. Stand by my side and we can take over this godforsaken world. Hand in hand, we can take over and be the ones that rule this place. You and I, we're similar. We've had tragedy in our lives. We've overcome that tragedy. We will reign supreme. So what do you say?
That's an interesting offer you have there. I wonder how much you truly know.
Oh, I know everything.
Do you now?
I do. You hide behind a mask. I see it. Do your friends see it?
Ask you say. Well, we'll have to find out. I'm as true as one can be. I am a bard. I do sing. But I don't know if you know everything. We will have to find out.
We sure will.
And just like that, everything else starts coming into vision. You feel a hotness, heat just burning your skin almost. You hear the crackling of the fire. You smell the burnt wood, burnt flesh. You heard the screams of everyone that you love and cared about. What do you do?
Well, I can't see anything, so.
I would maybe scroll down a little bit. It's on the very bottom of the page.
Okay, there we are.
I
Okay.
have to like zoom out a little bit. Because you don't have dark vision or anything, so it's pitch black out, and you just have like you're holding a torch, so you only see like 10 foot of brightness and 10 foot of dim.
Okay. Okay, yeah, it was just off kilter, so I just didn't see where I was at. Alright, well, Mikhail's gonna go ahead and, I guess, start walking through the, I guess, kind of towards the structure of fire, see if, you know, if he can see inside. Has a bit of a panic look on himself.
Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll go back to the session voice so they know that we're back and ready to go.
Okay. So you and I both know what's going on, so
Yes.
I'm gonna play this a little bit differently than what you would expect.
Essentially, just so you know, and I'm just saying this, it's not giving anything away. I'm not going to give anything away for your backstory and everything.
Yeah.
The way that I had to do this was, it would be strange if you didn't have a nightmare.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna play this just so you know how I'm gonna play this, but
Sure. You could send it to me as a message if you don't want anybody on the stream to know how you're playing it.
yeah, it's just gonna be a lot to type. So it's almost easier if I just mute myself real quick. We hop in a different, non thing that they can hear us.
Let's mute ourselves, and I will call you on Facebook Messenger.
Sounds good.
All right, I'll do that right now.
All right, I'm muting myself.
All right, sorry about that. Had some technical difficulties with the mic. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. I was talking, and then I had the stream pulled up, and I couldn't hear myself, and I'm like, what the actual F? So we're good. So we now pick up with Mikhail, and he heard that ominous voice that everyone else had heard, and he is standing in front of a village. It's a vision from his past. It's his village that he grew up in, and it's engulfed in flames. And he smells the burnt wood. He smells burnt flesh. He can hear the screams and the agony of people that he loves, people that he cares about, people who he grew up with, burning alive in these buildings. And that's where we will pick up. So what do you do, Mikhail? You're muted, or it looks like you're muted anyway. Always have technical difficulties. Always have technical.
All right, we're good now. You should be able to hear me.
Yay.
All right. All right. So Mikhail is going to be, I guess, kind of starting to investigate, I guess, these buildings. Are they all on fire? Is the one in front of me like actually on fire, or is it just like smoldering?
For the most part, the flames are active. There is parts of the building that are still, still not completely on flames. In flames, sorry, I was gonna say engulfed, but then I said in flames, which is a really good band, by the way. But yes, for the most part, most of these buildings are on fire, and you have to proceed with caution.
All right. Well, because I can't see so far away, all I have is a torch up. Mikhail's gonna go ahead and try to enter the first building he comes upon, to see what's going on, where the screams are coming from.
Okay.
Right. Type of rolls I have to do, not to like burn to death.
As of right now, no, but I will let you know.
Okay.
So as you get closer, You see ahead of you the body of a female laying on her back. She is bloody. She's not on fire. She's outside of the building where the flames are. There is some flames about 10-15 feet away, but she is laying there in a pool of her own blood.
Alright, because it's on the building's on fire, Mikhail's going to go ahead and just kind of crouch and then go ahead and investigate the body.
Alright. Roll me a medicine check.
Medicine check.
Alright, so you're able to see that this woman was stabbed by a longsword. That's what it looks like to you. And she's bleeding, but she is still alive.
Alright,
Mikhail, is that you?
It is my mother. What has happened? What is going on?
Why, my sweet boy? Why did you do this?
Do this? Didn't do this.
Yes, you did, my sweet boy. Why did you hurt us?
I have no memory of hurting you. I don't know what's going on. Where are we?
We are in our village. You came in and you were upset, and you attacked and set the place on fire. Why? Why did you do this?
I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Stay here. I'll find help.
And she's gasping for air.
Alright, I don't think I have any medical supplies. I don't know if the wound is more like fatal.
You can tell that this is a wound that could lead to her demise.
Okay. Alright, since Mikhail kind of knows that this wound isn't really going to be something he can help, and with the village on fire and all the other screams, he's unfortunately going to go ahead and put her out of her misery.
Okay.
So he's going to pull out his dagger, slit her throat.
Okay. So you go ahead and you slit her throat, and as you do, these are the last sounds that you hear.
I am sorry, my mother. There's nothing I can do. Right,
And she passes away.
So, Mikhail kind of, can't believe he had what he had to do, but there's so much going on. He's not thinking straight, so he's just gonna kind of just get up and just kind of keep moving. Kind of like stumbling around, kind of dumbfounded.
All right, go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Ooh, so as you're walking, all of a sudden you hear some cracking in the ceiling, and a big piece of burnt debris comes falling down, and it hits you in the arm, and you're gonna take 2d6 fire damage.
6. Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll that damage for you. Give me 1 second here.
Okay.
Alright, so you're gonna take 6 points of fire damage.
Alright.
Real quick, refresh my memory. What is your starting HP?
38.
And your AC is 18, right?
Yes. Alright.
And you can go ahead and proceed. Luckily, it didn't trap you or anything. It's blocking the way a little bit, but you can get over it. Now, to your right in front of you, to your, I would say, as you're walking, it would be to your left because you're looking straight ahead. To your left, there is fallen debris. It is not on fire. It is blocking the pathway to go down that way. You would have to make an athletics check to see if you can get over the debris.
Okay.
Or you can go straight ahead into the room in front of you.
I'm gonna go straight ahead of me into the room in front of me.
Okay. So this room is on fire. It's a small bedroom. In your mind, it looks like this was the bedroom of your sister, a younger sibling.
Okay.
But there is no sign of life or anything in this room.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm just gonna again look around. Don't see anybody, so he's gonna just walk right back out, and then damn this debris. I guess I have to climb over it. What type of athletics? You said athletics check?
Athletics check, please, yes.
Alright.
Alright, so you are able to just get over this. You climb up on it and kind of throw your body over, and you're just able to get over this debris.
Alright, so Mikhail, so again, you said just throw himself over, he's gonna fall kind of like flat on his face. And again, he's stunned. He doesn't really know what's going on, and he gets up, and I guess he just walks into the next room. Can't really see much, I guess, because there's so much smoke.
Yeah, it's very hard to see. It's very thick smoke. This entire area is just completely engulfed in flames. And as you walk in, you enter, you notice that there is someone, a female, laying in a bed, and she looks like she's sound asleep.
Sister, wake up, sister.
Nothing happens.
Okay. She's breathing or not, or?
Roll a medicine check.
Okay.
As far as you could tell, it looks like she's sleeping, but you're confused because she will not wake up.
Okay.
Oh, she looks like she's sound asleep, doesn't she? Oh, poor little sister. What are you going to do, Mikhail? You're the one that put you in this situation in the first place. My offer sounds really good right now, doesn't it?
Your offer's tempting, but I still don't believe you know truly what is going on. I'll show you what I'll do. If this is such a dream, Mikhail just pulls out his longsword and just stabs right through his sister.
Alright, roll me an attack, please, with your longsword. Alright, right, so a 15 is going to hit, so go ahead and roll the damage. All right, so you go ahead and you thrust down and you completely impale your sister. Her eyes open up and just roll in the back of her head. And she's dead.
Yes, yes! Join my side! Kill them! Kill them all!
Again, your offer is tempting. I'm doing this my own way. I guess just continue to move on, pulls his sword out, and just keeps on walking.
As you're getting ready to go through that area, I would like for you to roll another Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Oof. So again, and more debris starts falling from the ceiling because this place is completely engulfed. It's getting real bad. Another piece of debris falls and hits you and burns you, and you take another 2d6 burning fire damage.
Okay.
Take another 2d6 Bernie Sanders damage. So you're gonna take another 4 points of fire damage.
Okay.
But again, it's not enough to trap your way. It just hits you on your way through. You are able to get by that area.
Okay. Fucking fire. Debris. My home. So, guys, he's just gonna keep on moving through. Do I see anything as I'm trying to lumber through this burning building?
Roll a perception check for me.
Yeah.
So you notice some footprints in the soot from the burning embers and everything. It looks like there's some footprints that lead out of this bedroom, going in this direction.
Ah. My worst nightmare. I never did find out who was this fire. Maybe today's the day he truly knows everything. I find out. Able to go through this door, or do I have to?
Yes, you're able to open up the door. It's extremely hot where you are, so you just proceed with caution. Covering your face, trying not to inhale all the smoke. It's real thick smoke that's there. You are able to go to your right down this little area. And right ahead of you, you see the body of a man, your father.
Father. Comes up, I guess it's another medicine check.
Yes, sir.
To check on him.
And as he's rolling that medicine check, if you are watching in the stream, we really appreciate you. If you want, for later in the session, we do have blood tokens, which is the viewer points that you get while you're watching. You could use those for giving the DM or the players advantage, or you can give a player of your choosing inspiration. So you could definitely use that. And then also definitely, if you want to join our Discord, do !Discord, and there's our link for our Discord. You could also type in !sponsor and see the sponsor of this evening's episode. All right, so you rolled an 18 medicine check. So you check your father's pulse, and he is dead. He has succumbed to his wounds, and the wounds on him are similar to the wounds on your mother. It looks like it was a sword of some sort that had stabbed him right through his stomach, and it looks like his feet have also burnt a bit from the fire that is not too far from where he's laying.
Okay.
He's cold to the touch.
Bastard. I'll find out who did this. And step over the body. Do I see anything, or is this just kind of a... I can't quite tell what that is.
That area is like a little, like, it's almost like if you had a swimming pool back in these days. It's like a little, like a watering hole. You don't notice anything about it other than, you know, the water does look like it's, at this point in time, starting to boil because of how hot the fire is that's around it.
I think I was going to determine, well, that's probably not a good place to go. And it's going to start walking.
Mikael, you're getting warmer.
Shut up, bastard. I don't know who you are, but you're not going to get the best of me.
So as you make your way up towards the top of the area, that area is completely engulfed in flames at this point. You're not able to go any further to the north of that area.
Okay. The door here?
There is a door there. The door is closed.
Alright. Just gonna kind of... Because I gotta get out of the flames. Just gonna, I guess, try kicking the door open to get through it quicker.
Okay.
Do I need to roll?
So no, you don't need to roll, but as you kick in the door, like a backdraft occurs, and fires start bursting out through that door. I need you to roll me another Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. In 1 second here. Constitution. Where are you? There you are.
Alright, so this time you go to kick in the door, and just then it's almost like slow motion. You kick open the door and flames start to burst out, and you actually fall backwards and to your right to get out of the way of the flames. And the flames just shoot out of that door for a moment or two because of the air and the oxygen, and they start dissipating to the point where you could actually get through that door now.
Alright. God, I hate fire. This is Mikael talking to himself, all alone. Dark, can't see shit. Alright.
So you're walking down a hallway.
Staircase.
You go down the staircase. There isn't much fire that is happening in front of you. There is some flames. You can feel the heat to your left. But as you're walking, you start hearing what sounds like footsteps. And they're coming towards you.
Alright.
You're getting louder.
Alright, well, since there's some burning stuff, I'm gonna pick up, I guess, is there any wood just laying around that's kind of like smoldering or on fire?
Not right in this area that you are. You notice to your left there is fire that's occurring right here in this small little hallway, and there is some debris that's there.
Alright, well, I'm gonna walk over here, pick up another torch, there's a piece of wood that's on fire, and just gonna kind of just like toss it down the hallway to kind of be able to see a little bit more.
Okay. So let me go ahead and give you a little bit more lighting here.
Come out, you bastard. I can hear you.
And as you're getting ready to get to the end of the hallway, you see this creature appear at the very end of the hallway.
What is that? Shit.
Hello.
Take a step back.
Mikael.
fuck are you? How you know my name?
How did that voice sound? That's the first time I've used that, so I don't even know how to use it.
I like that. I like that a lot. Honestly, that's...
Did you ask me how I know your name?
Ed, answer me. And when you do...
am you.
Me? I am me.
Me.
Who are you?
Kyle.
You're just one of those strange creatures. Boys, you're playing tricks on me.
You are going to die just like your family.
Well, I'll see about that.
Go ahead and roll initiative. And make sure you click on your token.
Oh, I think I already did. Hold on. Did. It doesn't look like it worked. Hold on. Let me try to.
It might take a second. Just give it a second. Yep, it worked. Let me roll for the creature. Oh, creature rolled an 11. And let me just. All right, so you go first. So go ahead. What do you do?
Well, walking up to this thing and I'm tired of the games, and he's just gonna go ahead and try to go ahead and slice and dice.
All right, go ahead. Give me one moment here. An 18 hits.
Okay.
Alright, so it takes 10 slashing damage.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, awesome. Got that. And is that the end of your turn, or do you have something else that you would like to do?
Let's see here. I had to read my thing again, see if there's anything else. Nope, that's gonna be it. I'm just gonna raise my shield. Ready myself for this creature.
Alright, it is now the creature's turn. The creature is going to go ahead. It gets a multi-attack. It is going to slam into you.
Okay.
Oh, and it rolls a nat 1, so it misses. And it goes to try to slam into you, and it misses you and slams into the wall, and it falls prone. So then it has to use half of its movement to get back up, and then it's going to attempt to slam into you again.
Did it take any damage because it rolled in that one?
Yes. Actually, let me go ahead and it'll be bludgeoning damage. It'll be 1d6 bludgeoning damage. 1d6. So it takes 2 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall. Alright. And it is now going to do its second attack, the slam attack. And this time it rolls a 15, so it misses. So it goes to try to slam into you again, and it's angry at this point because it fell and hurt itself. And it misses again, and it is now your turn.
Not having such a good time, creature. And we're gonna go ahead and continue with the plan of hack and slash.
And a 9 misses.
Alright. And bonus action, gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on myself.
Okay.
I start just kind of humming like a little bit like a tune, kind of like get myself psyched up to beat the shit out of this thing.
And the tune that everybody hears, even though it is him humming it, it reminds you of this little tune. There we go. And is that the end of your turn?
Yep, it's the end of my turn.
Alright, it is now the creature's turn. The creature, not affected by what you just did, is going to go ahead and attack you again. So it is going to slam into you one other time. It gets two attacks this time. Alright, and it rolls a 7, so it's going to miss that first attack. Then it's going to attack again. And rolls a 16, so it misses its second attack as well. And at this point in time, the creature is extremely furious that it's missed 4 times now. You will die.
Alright. Let's go ahead and attack again. Maybe I hit, maybe I don't.
A 13 does not hit.
Alright, well, can I... See, I used your Bardic Inspiration on myself, so I think that can be on an attack roll.
Yes. So go ahead and... What's it, D8?
Yes, it's a 1d8, yes.
D8, add that to the
Alright.
It's a /roll and then 1d8. You put the...
That's right, it's just... Yeah, backwards. Oh boy, it's one of those nights. 7.
Alright, perfect. So a dirty 20 hits. So go ahead and roll the damage. Alright.
11.
Another 11 slashing damage.
Alright. Alright, real quick, what was that? I think I had it was a oak head or something like that. I forget what the item you gave me was.
The item that you got. Oh, I am not 100% certain.
It was like a dead elk head or reincarnated or like head, wasn't
Do
it?
you remember if I sent that to you on Facebook or did I send that to you on Discord?
I think it was on Facebook.
Alright, let me go back and look real quick. Let me double check because I don't have that written down. I should have had that written down, but I don't.
Yeah, I'm looking too real quick.
Yes, Death Elk Head. The severed, decomposed head of a giant elk. It's been reanimated by necromancy and roars ominously when it makes eye contact with another living being. Choose one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. If the creature can see or hear the Death Elk's head, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, which is DC 14, or be frightened of you until the end of your next turn. It holds 1 charge and must be recharged by dipping it in fresh blood.
Yeah, the elk head's gonna start going kind of crazy. My backpack, it's just kind of can see the antlers sticking out, but it doesn't really make a lot of noise unless it's some biting. So, and if he can hear it because he's within 30 feet,
Yep. He can hear it, and it's a DC 14 Wisdom save, and I rolled a nat 20 plus 1, so 21. So it is not frightened. It is not nothing. This does not affect him whatsoever at this point in time.
Okay.
And that's your one charge, so you will have to dip it in blood before you can.
Okay. Real quick, just gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on myself again.
Okay.
And prepare.
There we go. And it is now the creature's turn. So the creature is going to go ahead and slam into you, or try to slam into you again. And this time rolls an 18, so it just hits. You're going to take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then is going to attack you one other time. And he rolls an 8, so he misses the second time. So that is the end of his turn. It is now your turn again.
Okay. Right. Time to attack.
Things seem to get a little dicey in a fire, don't you say? What are you gonna do, Mikael? Are you gonna join me, or are you going to perish to this creature?
Oh, your voice. I'm going to kill your creature.
Alright, and a 23 does hit, so go ahead and roll. Alright, so you're going to do 10 slashing damage.
Alright.
And we'll just hear it hit it. And blood sparks out of this thing. The creature screeches in pain. And is that the end of your turn?
I gotta read something real quick. Yes. Yes, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, so that is the end of your turn. It is now the creature's turn again. It is going to go ahead and slam into you again 2 more times, or attempt to at least. And it is rolled a 19, so you're going to take another 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Alright, and then it is going to attack one. Oh! Oh man! I'm so sorry, bro. It was teetering between a 14 and it landed on a nat 20. Oh, Christ. So 26 to hit, and that hits, and you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, hold on a second. This is what it is. And as Mikael's hitting the ground, he just has this weird smirk on his face. And boom, on the ground.
Alright. So Mikael gets... This creature just slams into him with all of its might and completely just drops him down to the ground. I knew you were no match for me, Mikael. And that is the end of Mikael's dream nightmare. And we will now go to Ivor's nightmare. So let's go ahead and
This is way too much pressure.
switch over to Ivor. So everybody please hop out of Roll20. Ivor and I will switch over to the general chat, and we will see you back in a few moments. Hello, sir.
Hello.
And just let me know if you can see yourself on the screen there.
Yep, I can see.
I have to get rid of that, and then I have to now play this. Can you hear the sound?
I can.
So you awaken in blizzard conditions. It is extremely cold. But this place is familiar to you. You've been here before. But why are you back? You don't quite understand why you're back. And then all of a sudden you hear a voice.
Poor Ivor. This place looks familiar, doesn't it? It was a place so near and dear to your heart, yet it is one of the worst moments of your entire life. Why is it that this is the worst moment in your entire life? Could it be that you had some death surround you? At this cabin in this wintry winter, the coldest winter in years. You had plenty of people that loved you and cared about you, but they were taken from you. And why? For what? Could you answer that? I can't. But now here we are, in this cold, icy winter, reliving your worst memory, your worst nightmare. We don't have to relive this. You can join me. All of your friends, they were stupid. They were idiotic. I offered them the same fate, and they laughed at me. They shrugged me off. They did what every single person in my entire life ever did. They looked down on me. They thought I was a fool, a joke. Well, now you have the chance to make up for what's right. Join me. Join the darkness. Let it consume you. And together, we will rule.
I understand your pain. I do not look down on you. I do not hate you. But this is no answer. What you are doing here causing pain. This helps no one. I cannot join you.
If you will not join me, then unfortunately for you, you will join your friends.
So what do you do?
Can I see this fire?
Yes, you do see a fire ahead of you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to approach the fire and get out of the cold.
Okay. As you approach the fire, you see an old man sitting in front of it. Long silver beard. And he has a bald head similar to yours, with the horseshoe haircut. It's also salt and pepper. He looks up at you, rubbing his hands together. Hello, Ivor.
This winter is nasty, isn't it? This is my home.
Yes. It is your home. It is our home.
Not anymore.
No, you're right. We have suffered a tragic loss, haven't we?
We have no home left.
No. No home left. Do you know who I am, Evil?
Father.
No. I wish. No. I am evil. I am you.
Disappointing.
Sorry. Sorry to disappoint there, bro.
I thought you were setting a plot twist there, but okay. I mean, this is also a plot twist.
I was trying to make it like it could be Dad, maybe it's somebody you knew, maybe it's you,
Yeah.
who knows? All right, now that we're out of the BBEG's talking yap 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 his yapper, we can go back into the regular session, and then I'll tell everybody they can come back.
Okay.
Got hit twice.
All right. So we are back here in the regular chat. You guys can all come back into Roll20 and see what's going on. We picked up with Ivor. He heard that ominous voice that everybody else has heard, and he also turned down the ominous voice. He will not join him. He will not let the darkness consume him. We picked back up with Ivor walking over to a fire. He's been to this cabin in this cold winter woods before, and there is a man sitting at the fire, and they began to have a conversation, and he finds out that the man that he's speaking to is actually himself as an old man, and that's where we will pick up. Hello, Evil. It has been a long time.
You look good in your old age.
I wish I could say that I feel as good as I look. I do look good, though, don't I?
Better than most at your age.
Of course. But I do digress. I come to this cabin every year on the anniversary because I feel that I failed my family. Do you feel the same way?
I do.
Well, I'm sorry to say that it doesn't go away as you get older. It feels like it gets worse.
Is there no way to change this fate? These years of returning and wallowing in misery?
I wish I knew. I've had long trouble nights, wondering, was there something that I could have done to change this? Is there something that I could do to change how I feel? And unfortunately, I still feel the same way. I still remember the look on Mother's face, the morning that the tragedy happened. She was so happy.
So unaware. The future.
Yes, so unaware. You took the words right out of my mouth, like you knew that I would say that. It is a shame that we couldn't stop what happened. Because Mother
was bearing baby. Our little brother.
He would have been a great man.
He would have been. He would have ruled this area for many years. But unfortunately, his life was snuffed out way too soon. I do want to let you know that my time is coming to an end. But I came here in hopes to see you, to tell you to keep fighting, keep trying. Don't let this man destroy you and your friends.
Of course not. Even if we could not stop our own fate, we can stop this from happening to others.
Yes, we should try as much as we can. It is my time. Thank you for coming to see me.
Of course.
It has been a pleasure.
And with that, his head dips back, and he's gone.
Do not be ridiculous. I am young forever. I will not die. Wake up.
He does not move.
Alright, I guess I move on. Keep walking through the streets.
So you're walking around the cabin. And as you're walking around the cabin, you hear something coming from inside the cabin.
Alright, I'll rush in. Oh.
When you walk in, you find your mother, your father, and your dog, your childhood pet, undead.
No. What is this?
What do you do?
Is there anything else in there? Or is it just those as undead?
As of right now, it's just those as undead.
Okay.
You don't see any. You don't see anything else.
I'm gonna back out and I'm gonna try to barricade the door with anything that I can.
Okay. So you're searching around to see if you find anything.
Yeah.
So behind you, you notice a stack of wood that has been chopped, and that's really the only thing that's in this area. It's piles of like firewood.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to grab some of that and like shove it through the door handle, or any way that I can to barricade this door.
Okay. So you go ahead and you do that. You pick up the wood. You're shoving it up against the door. You're trying to barricade it. So you're blocking this door right here. That's the door that you're blocking currently.
Yes.
Okay. So you are able to do that. You get it all. You get it all situated and block them from coming coming outside. They are approaching the door. They're slamming against the door. You hear them scratching and clawing and screaming.
I'm sorry. I wish I could have done more.
And I'm gonna start walking away from that.
All right. the sounds get fainter and fainter as you walk away. So what do you want to do?
I want to check out this cabin. Is there something in here?
So that cabin is like an old like utility shed. So
Okay.
there's some crates in there. You see some workers' tools, and stuff that hasn't been used in a while just because of how cold it is. It's normally like things that you would normally use like during the spring. So it's covered. It's covered in ice because of how cold it is.
Okay. Actually, I want to walk back this way. Can I grab a stick out of this fire?
You sure can.
All right. I'm going to light my house on fire.
Okay. So you go ahead and you light the house on fire. It starts engulfing in flames. So good thing we have the engulfing flames noise that we just had a couple minutes ago. So this house starts lighting on fire, and it's burning, and you hear the screams of the undead.
Do I still have like memories of what I've done like during this campaign?
Yes, you're the same exact person that you always been.
I'm aware that this is like in my head.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna search through my pockets and see if I can find that coin that gave me those memories of the blueberry muffins with my family.
Okay. You do find that. Yep, you find that coin in your hand or in your pocket. You pull it out. On one side it has an hourglass. On the other side there's a skull.
Does it give me the same visions this time, or is it kind of?
It does not.
No. Okay. And then proceed through the village. Oh.
So as you turn around that corner, all of a sudden you see a man in a robe standing in front of you.
Hello?
Evil.
Yes.
Do you know how your family came back to life?
I have my theories.
What is your theories?
Please tell.
Some necromancer doing sick experiments. Traveling village.
That would be correct. And he waves his hand in front of you.
And you see a blue glowing aura come out of his hand.
Hello, evil. We meet again.
Why are you here?
I am here to finish what I started.
It's time to kill you and bring you back to life.
Roll initiative.
Okay. That's 3. Okay.
What's with these homies dissing my girl? Alright, and you rolled a 15. Go ahead and roll on the map. 15. And then let me put Necromancer. And let me roll for him. Why is it saying that it's unrecognized? I put an extra L in roll. Oh, and he rolled a 4. Nice. Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
All right, so you're gonna go first. Give me 1 second. Let me just pull up the character sheet for the Necromancer. If I have it. Here it is. Got it. All right.
All right, I'm good to go.
You are all set. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna just pull out my pike. Actually, yeah, I'll pull out my pike and just take a stab at him. Start off.
Okay.
18.
18 hits.
All right, so I'm going to do my regular damage, and I'm immediately going to do a trip attack on him.
Okay.
So it's going to be plus 8d8. Yeah. Sorry, I got to type in all this manually.
Understood. I hope everybody's having a good time. I know we're just finishing up the nightmares and everything, and it's been about an hour and a half since we started. But I promise this is the last nightmare, and we will see what happens afterwards. If you are watching, thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart for watching. If you want to help Ivor, or if you want to help the DM, hey, you can help me. You could use your blood tokens from watching. It's 500 blood tokens to give the DM or player's advantage, or 700 blood tokens to give a player of your choice inspiration. So you could definitely do that. And then also check in the chat room. I put the sponsor link for the sponsor. Tonight's sponsor is Realm Walker Era. Keep the tabletop action going with Realm Walker Era. Stay well organized and in the game with instant downloadable and printable PDF character sheets and inventory trackers. With more designs and options coming soon, visit them at etsy.com/shop/Realm Walker Era. And you just did 21 points of damage, is that correct?
Yep. And he needs to make a DC 15 strength save, or be knocked prone.
Alright, give me 1 second, let me just do the quick math here. Alright, and you said it was a DC, what was it?
DC 15.
It was a strength save?
Yep.
-18 -1 is 17.
Ooh. Alright. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna do the same thing that that pike hit.
Okay.
$10?
10 does not hit.
Right. Do I have any bonus actions? No, alright. Alright, that'll be my turn.
Alright, so it's going to be the Necromancer's turn. Let's see what he's going to do. Probably should have had the Necromancer's spells that he could do out. Got some of them, and I don't have all of them. Alright, so he is going to do... Alright, so it's going to do Chill Touch.
Okay.
And let me put that in the chat here. I think I know how to do it. Chill Touch. So let me do that. Maybe it doesn't. It doesn't let me put it in the chat. I don't know why, but... so you create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail it with the Chill of the Grave. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, but he is a level 12 spellcaster, so he gets 3d if he hits.
Okay. Since he's right up on me, would he get disadvantage on that ranged attack roll?
Yes. That's so weird though, because you would think chill touch you would have to touch them, but I guess not. It's a ranged spell attack. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me figure out what his ranged spell attack will be. Necromancer. Oh, it's, sorry, the 14th level, not 12. Plus 7 to hit. Okay, so he's going to go ahead, and it's going to be with disadvantage. Ooh, shit, son. He rolled a 18 and a 17.
Both hit. Damn.
Well, it's disadvantage, so, yep. So, you're going to take 3d8 necrotic damage.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to take 16 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Alright, and then it says, on a hit, the target takes the damage. It cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Until then, the hand clings onto the target.
Okay.
So even if you had like health potions or something, you wouldn't be able to use it until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And that is, just double check. I don't think he has anything that he could do outside of that. Nope.
Okay.
So it is now your turn.
Is he using spellcasting focus? Does he have like a wand or a staff or anything?
You don't see what he has. Like, he's got these long robes with draped over his arm, and his hands are like an icy glowing blue. So you don't know what he has. It looks like it's coming from his hands, but you don't know if there's something like under the cloth or anything like that that's
Okay.
that he's using to.
All right. I'm just gonna hit him again. At least for my first. I'll do another attack with the pike. That's a 24. I'm assuming that hits.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to trip him again. Another 15 damage.
All right.
And another DC 15 strength save.
Oh, we rolled a 19 minus 1, so 18.
Damn. Alright.
He's just barely standing up.
Gonna mess up one of these times, I swear. Alright. 15 hit?
A 15 does not hit.
Okay. Man, I think my only bonus action. You know what? Ugh.
As you're fighting this, inside your mind, you hear the voice again.
Come on, Ivor. Why are you going to let this necromancer kill you and reanimate your body like your family? You know that you hate that. That is your worst fear, coming back alive after you've already died. Join me. Be by my side and let the darkness consume you, or else you will suffer the same fate as your family.
This puny wizard will not kill me.
I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to grab his hands.
Okay.
I guess this is sort of a grapple sort of thing. I mostly just want to like hold his hands firm.
Okay, so if you're doing a grapple, I would have you roll to a hit.
Okay.
Do you have like an unarmed strike?
Okay. Nat 20.
There you go. All right, so you grapple his hands. So his hands are firmly in your grasp.
I want to break his hands.
You want to break his hands?
I want to crush his hands. I just
Okay.
want to like squeeze as hard as I can and crush his fists.
Okay. Then I would have you roll a straight strength check,
Okay.
and then he'll roll a strength check, and we'll see.
Damn it.
He rolls a 12.
Damn.
13 minus 1.
All right.
So you're grabbing him and you're squeezing as hard as you can, but it's just you're just not able to break his bones.
Okay. I still have his hands though, right?
Yes, you're still holding his hands. That's correct.
All right. Awesome. Okay. I guess that's my turn.
All right, so it's the necromancer's turn.
Mhm.
We're gonna roll strength check again to see if he can break out of your grasp.
Okay. Oh God.
Oh my God! He rolled a 9 minus 1, so an 8. So he just oh man, he just got out of your grasp. So he pulls back. You fool! And he's going to attack you again. This time, what is he going to do? He's not going to use spell. He's going to use his dagger, I believe. So yes, he's going to pull out his dagger. Does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
Right, so you're going to take 1d4 plus 3 piercing damage. So you're going to take 7 points of piercing damage.
What's he roll? Max damage? Jesus.
He did.
Okay.
Yep. Alright, and that is the end of his turn. It is now your turn again.
Alright. I mean, I'm gonna start it off the same way that I have. Well, yeah. Just gonna start it out with another pike stab. That's 19. That hits.
That does hit.
Okay, I'm gonna try that trip one more time. Whoop. Hold on, let me... Alright. Oh, that's only 10 total damage that time, but still make the saving throw.
Alright, so it was 10 points of damage.
Yep.
Let me go ahead and calculate that real quick. Alright. And it was, what was the DC again?
15.
And it was a strength save, right?
Yep. He's gotta slip up at some point.
Oh, he does. He rolled a 12 minus 1 is 11. So he is now prone.
Okay. I want to kneel on top of him to stop him from getting up.
Okay.
And I'm going to take another... I don't know if this is too much to do in one turn. Can I put the pike away and take out the greatsword?
I would say that in order to, because they're both pretty big weapons, I would say it would take a full action to put the pike away and then grab out the axe.
Okay.
Because that is, because I would say it would be a bonus action. Like normally it's just a bonus action to grab the other weapon, but they're both pretty big weapons, so that's kind of.
No, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do another stab at the pike then.
Okay. Go ahead. And this time it's with advantage because he's down.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Oh god, that's only a 13. I rolled 2 6s.
Yep. So
Alright, well,
6
at least
plus
I'm
7
still
is
on top of
13, and
him.
6 plus 7 is 13. Yep. So you missed that. He's still prone. Now you said you're kneeling on his back.
However he's laying prone, I want to just kneel on top of him.
Okay. So I'll have us both roll a strength check to see if he's able to get up.
Okay, first, can I use my bonus action? I want to do my second wind to regain some hit points.
Sure. Yeah, you're able to do that now. So go ahead.
Alright.
Alright, so you gain 12 hit points back. There we go.
There we go. Okay.
Alright, and then let's both roll a strength check. A straight strength.
Okay. There's no proficiency?
No proficiency, just straight strength. Oh, man! I rolled first, and I was waiting to see what you rolled. I rolled a 15. So he is
Just
able
barely
to...
beating me every time. Okay.
What's that?
Just barely beating me every time.
I know, isn't that crazy? I'm like sitting here, I'm like, I rolled a 15, I'm like, alright, that's decent. And then you roll a 13, I'm like, oh shit, okay. So he was able to use half his movement to get up. He is going to now... Let me just double check something real quick here. I just have to look something up real quick. Alright, yep. Oh man, sorry bro. But I do with what the Necromancer would do. So he has a 4th level spell slot, he gets 3 slots of it. He's gonna cast Blight. Necromantic energy washes over a creature of your choice that you could see within range, draining moisture and vitality from it. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. The target takes 8d8 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
I got a +7 of Constitution. Please.
Yep. Let me just see what my con is real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay.
Alright.
Oh! It's a DC 15 save!
Jesus.
Oh my god, you got a +7 and you rolled a fucking 3, bro.
3.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, dude.
That's fine, I should be able to survive 8d8.
8d8. You are going to take 50 points of necrotic damage.
50?
Yep, a 7, a 5, a 7, an 8, a 6, a 5, a 5, and a 7.
That's it.
So as you go down, he looks at you. Rise back up, my son. So everyone has fallen to their nightmares. Every single one. And unfortunately, everyone was given ample opportunity to join up with that evil bastard. But unfortunately, they decided against it. But just as Ivor is slipping into unconsciousness, something occurs. What is this? What is this feeling? Ivor smells blueberries. Blueberry muffins. And his eyes open up. And he looks around. And he sees his family sitting at the kitchen table. And they're all eating breakfast. He sees his mother and his father. And he sees his little sister. And she looks up at him.
Evil.
Yes.
It's time for you to wake up.
And just then, the group, every single one of them, wake up in the ceiling of the house that they had their nightmares in. Every one of them, alive and well. Ivor frantically looks and goes to try to pull out the coin from his pocket, remembering the blueberry muffin smell. And the coin is gone. But you're all alive. What do you do?
I'm just gonna go in the corner and sit in silence.
And I will let you all know that each and every one of you remember your nightmares. You remember exactly what happened. You remember falling unconscious. You remember everything. But now you're back. You're alive. You're well. You're around to see another day. But you're not quite sure why. Only Ivor knows why. What do you all do?
Sitting in the corner sounds about right now.
Phelan's just gonna like sit up, look around, and go, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I'm ever gonna sleep again.
That's an understatement of the century.
Yo, side note, I've been sitting on the edge of my chair like this whole entire night.
Exactly.
Watching people die. Like, oh shit!
I'm gonna be honest, I knew the whole time. I knew exactly what the coin was. I saw it on TikTok.
I was actually about to say I saw the beginning of a video explaining that coin on TikTok, and I was like, I don't want spoilers, and so I saved it and I swiped past. So now I can finally go back and watch that.
Exactly,
so
like I heard
many
somebody.
D&D TikToks saved.
I figured
Yes.
some of you would have possibly have seen it. I wasn't sure, but I thought it was such a fucking awesome thing. It reminds me of a video game save point.
Yeah.
Where you start back at your last save. And that's what it reminded me of, and I've never had anything like that in D&D before. And I'm like, dude, I'm fucking taking that, and I'm using that. And everybody was so stressed out, like, we're fucking dead, we're playing another character, or this, that, and the next. And I'm like, yes, it's working.
Of course you'd love that item. Just giving you an excuse to put us through all that stress, just to be like, no, it's fine, you can keep your characters.
Put you through all that stress thinking that you guys were dead, but you weren't.
Yeah, thanks.
Ugh.
Yeah, but now we have the traumatization of being murdered by a shit ton of... Well, I have the traumatization of being murdered by a shit ton of crows.
Now you all have to live and deal with the nightmares and the fears that you fought through and you lost to. And this guy that was belittling you and talking down to you and trying to get you to join him. And it was just all part of his game, a part of his plan. You should have known that by the coin, because the coin had the hourglass on it. And he said, tick-tock. He kept on saying tick-tock.
Damn it.
He's the one that put it there. He is testing you. He's toying with you.
This motherfucker.
I still have yet to hear Arrowie's voice. What does Cursed feel about all this?
Arrowie would open her eyes, look around at everybody, feel her body, and go, a sacrifice made is a person forgiven. So, she looks around at everybody. A life for a life. The child is gone, but we are here. She clasps her soul together. Thank you, O Great One. More is to come. And to that who spoke to me in my dreams, you have no power here. but you may try. She looks at everybody. Hungry? And she gets up and walks to the kitchen.
Other side note, actual question. Is the map and everything we got before, is that real? Like, do we have a map and stuff?
Yes, you still have the map
Okay.
of that mansion. Yes.
Got it.
Wait, we're just gonna be like, sacrifice?
Oh, right, you have no idea.
She's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Sacrifice?
Exactly. That's awesome, because Evil and Phelan weren't even here, so you guys have no fucking idea what... You don't even know what the hell is even going on in this house. You have no idea what transpired. That's great. Harrow's like, the sacrifice. Yes. Everybody else is like...
Just says it
what
offhandedly and walks away.
What the fuck is wrong with this lady? I just love it because Arrowy seriously thinks that her sacrifice to this little girl was the reason why everybody's still alive, so she's just like, okay, life for a life.
I mean, why would she not?
Gotcha, fam. That's awesome.
Absolutely thinks that.
Side note, I literally just smacked my forehead so hard I think I just gave myself a migraine.
I've been, oh my god, I just have to say, we can continue, but I need to get this off my chest because I've been holding that in for fucking weeks, and it's been killing me. I'm like, that coin is going to be awesome, and they're not going to see it coming, or they might see it coming, but hopefully they don't. And, like, I was excited about it, and then, like, everybody was, like, so stressed out about last week, like, what the fuck? And they, 5 of the 7 characters died, and I'm getting messages like, well, I guess I'm going to roll my character, and what the hell? And everybody's so stressed out about it. And, dude, I was just, like, sitting here like, yes, it's working, and I'm so excited for it, and so excited about it. And it just came to fruition, and I wish Glenn was here to see it. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it with us tonight, but...
See, my thing is, I thought, I had a suspicion about that coin. I was like, I bet that coin is going to help me win that battle. And then when it did nothing, I was like, well, I guess I'm fucked.
I was not expecting you to pull the coin out, and when you pulled the coin out, I'm like, oh, shit! I'm like, well, the coin's not going to do anything, because it only triggers that very first time, so you know what you're experiencing, and then it only triggers again once everybody's dead. It's basically like a do-over. That was awesome.
A do-over, do your nightmares again, let's go. No.
No! No!
Do it again! My body's ready!
Why do I feel like that's something Arrowy would say?
That was a strange dream. Mikael, just so I can kind of just do my real thing real quick. That was a strange dream, and just kind of walk. I'm hungry. Follow Arrowy. Like nothing happened. Into the kitchen.
So we all slide down the 60-foot rope that we're in right now.
Yes, and
Mikael kind of falls out.
Remember, keep in mind, even though you did see, I wanted you guys to be able to still experience everybody else's nightmares. These were all in your own head. So,
right.
Unless you express to the other members of the group what you experienced, nobody else knows what happened. You experience what you did in your mind, but you don't know what everybody else experienced.
Well, Namira's just going to have this extremely confused look on her face as she thinks back on everything that was said to her and everything that happened. And she's just going to slowly wander over to the center, go down the rope, and follow them to the kitchen because she just lost in her own thoughts.
Arrowy's just in here trying to find food. Just like cutting up all the veggies.
Tantalus is gonna get up and he climbs down his rope and he's gonna go. He's heading towards the kitchen too, because you know him with his sandwiches. He really wants a sandwich. Oi, Arrowy. Are any meat in here?
I think you made a too big burger last time. I don't know that there's any bacon left.
No. I can really do with a sandwich. Can you make me something?
Oh. It will not have meat. It will be a rabbit sandwich, if one could say. Not with a rabbit in it, but vegetables. If this is good, I will make some for everyone. It seems that we all had good dreams. She kind of looks with a raised eyebrow at everybody. Everybody in the kitchen, at least.
Yeah, I wouldn't quite say that.
Namir's just gonna be like, good dream, yeah, sure. You're just gonna grab like something that she can eat, and she's just gonna walk out, like some veggie or whatever she can hold in her hand, and just goes off to the corner.
My dream was pretty uneventful. Dream was pretty uneventful. I don't know. Yeah, I'll take one of those sandwiches.
I'd like to have one as well. And my dream was all right. Got enough rest.
Some dreams seem to be more eventful than others then. Perhaps mine was a sign. Are we moving on then? I wonder.
Well, I'm rested, so I guess we can head out of here.
Arrowee throws a bunch of bread on a tray and cheese and vegetables, not really put together, just all on a tray. And then she walks out with the tray.
And then Tantalus just follows behind you.
She sets the tray on the table. I suggest that we all eat, and then we make haste. There seems to be much more to do, and we cannot do it here.
Hemer's just gonna walk up. I feel like every time we try and eat, something happens. I feel like eating is cursed.
Well, eating's pretty good for me, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Some cheese. Yum.
Arrowwee's gonna eyeball everybody.
And with
what
that,
does everybody look like?
Oh, go ahead. What does everybody look like?
Yeah.
Like their facial
Is anybody
expressions,
looking? Yeah, like how are you guys looking? You looking nervous? Are you looking like everything's good? Life is good?
Namir looks like
I've got like 1,000-yard stare going on in the corner. Just very upset.
Phelan just looks annoyed.
Namira just looks completely lost.
My question is the DM. When doesn't Phelan look annoyed? That's my question. Just curious.
I also like when you're playing Tantalus. I feel like you're pushing an agenda there.
Excuse me. What agenda was I pushing? I was role playing as Tantalus. What agenda did I have? He likes funny.
It's funny how the first person you roleplayed with was Arrowee.
You know what? Just because I've written fan fiction about the two of them doesn't mean that I'm doing anything outside of the normal. I have Glenn's blessings.
Okay.
I swear.
Okay.
I swear.
Mm-hmm.
Promise. I love how Arrowwee's just like, yeah, I'll make you a sandwich, and she's kind of like blowing him off, like, whatever, dude. I'll make you a sandwich.
I'm sorry.
Hemer's gonna make a sandwich and then go into the bedroom by herself.
Arrowee is just making note of everybody's expressions and everything that they're doing. As she eats her sandwich with her feet swinging.
I guess Hemer's would have looked more like concerned, like lost from the shit that she heard, you know, bringing everyone into danger.
I was just kind of eating food, just kind of like nothing's bothering him. Everything's fine.
That's the same thing with Tantalus. He seems
grin,
like,
smirk.
He seems normal. Nothing looks like it fazed him at all. With that, as we're all eating and you know, trying to figure out what our next plan of action is, I do want to have everybody take a break so you could use the restroom or do whatever you got to do. I know most of you weren't in the nightmare and stuff, but I really have to pee. So I want to take kind of like a 5-minute, 10-minute intermission. I want to thank everybody that's watching us still. There is a couple viewers still. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the plot twist there. Keep watching us. Keep enjoying us. And we will be back in, I'll say at 20 after.
All right.
Good.
Oh. I had to watch last week's stream. Find out what y'all really went through.
I'm not gonna do that because people wanted stuff secret.
I'll have to watch it in a couple weeks when it's secret.
And I'm back. I don't know if everyone else is, but I'm back.
Back from the dead.
I'm here.
I was literally just sitting here in silence. I didn't even mute myself. I don't know what I did. I think I slept on my arm wrong. It hurts to turn it. Feels like someone stuck a needle in it, but I know for a fact I haven't gotten any shots lately. So I'm sitting here like, what did I do to my arm this time? I'm sorry, I just read what you were saying about the dice jail.
What happened?
Ivor was like, can I put my dice in jail on roll 20?
You can't, but I do that a lot in my sessions when I play with Glenn as the DM. My dice continually go into dice jail in person because I roll like absolute shit as a player. And he says it. He's like, dude, it's the DM screen. You get behind that fucking screen and you just roll so much better than you do as a player. It's insane.
I wanted to put my dice in dice jail last week with all those strength checks, the one stat that I'm good at.
Bro, you
trying
had
to break out.
This is a peek behind the curtain, everyone. Himra literally had one more strength check to go, or else she was gonna just suffocate and die just being buried alive. And luckily, she was able to break out of the casket. She still died by the crows. Oh! But I digress, because everyone's still alive, so here. It was all a part of my plan.
I am here.
All right.
I'm here.
So it's up to you guys. Do you guys want to continue? Do you want to call it here and then regroup and figure out what you want to do after? It's up to you. I don't care. I can go until whenever, so I'm good.
I mean, I'm down to go for a little bit longer.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I'm down to go longer.
I'm down to go a little longer too.
It's a marathon. All right. So we pick back up with the group. They just got done eating some food that Arrowy put together for them. They're all kind of trying to feel it out. It seems I would say that you could all feel the tension in the room, but you're not quite sure why, obviously. But there is a bit of tension that's occurring. And what do you guys want to do?
So as Namira's pacing like back and forth in the corner, she takes a look at the door that Himura went through to the bedroom, and she's gonna start heading that way.
Oh boy. Sorry.
Shut up!
I'll mute myself. Write down some more things for my fan fiction. She's going into the bedroom with Himura. Yes, girl. Sorry.
Phelan just left.
Make sure you send it over to me so I can proofread it.
Whoa!
Ooh. Hopefully she's okay. She didn't say that she was. Maybe she's got some computer issues or something. She didn't say anything.
Himura, did you close the door behind you?
No, I just went and sat in the room.
Alright, so she's gonna come in here, shut up, and she's gonna close the door behind her, shut up. I know you want to say something. Shut up. You can't see me, but I'm literally pointing at my screen right now. And she's just going to sit on the corner of the bed, shut up. I can hear them mentally. Just know they're cackling somewhere. And she's just gonna sit there with this look of pure. Sorry, that dice roll threw me off. Just pure lost and confusion and realization.
Himura is gonna come down and sit next to you on the bed. Also, shut up.
The DM's just eating his popcorn, watching.
It's itself, man. It writes itself.
This is supposed to be serious. Can't stop laughing.
You're making it really hard for me to be serious.
And well, as Namira is sitting there, and she's just staring at her hands in her lap, and since you're sitting next to her, you can see that she started crying. Silently, just sitting there crying.
See, I can't. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to sit like that. It's fine. It's the best I can do. I can sit over here with it's just weird.
Did you use Alt when you let go? There you go.
Oh, you can do that? That's a thing?
Yeah, if you hold Alt and then you move the character token and you just let go, you're right next to him.
Bruh, okay, I didn't know that. I'm just gonna put my arm around Namira. Was your nightmare as bad as mine?
I don't know what yours was, but mine wasn't too good either. Called a nightmare for a reason, I guess. I tell you something. Can't tell the others though. I don't want them to look at me differently because of this.
Believe me, your secret's safe with me.
She just slips out like a really deep sigh. And she's like, this ain't the first time I've had dark voices in my head. It's not a recent thing either. And, kind of a little freaked out because of some of the things this voice had said.
Does the darkness follow you too?
More like the darkness might be in me. And she just laughs awkwardly. I don't know if he was telling the truth. I don't know if any of that was real. But he said he knew where my father came from. And it was the being that the priests in my village worship. And let me tell you, he ain't a good one. Definitely brings into light a lot of things about my past. And it makes me worry about my own future. What if I become a danger to you guys? I don't want to become like the people at my village, but if that thing really is my father, I might not have a choice.
Listen, Namira, I will do everything in my power to keep you from becoming darkness.
And she's just gonna turn to you and she's like, look, if I end up hurting any of you guys, I would rather be put down than let you guys suffer by my own hands. That would be worse than a fate of death for me. Last thing I want to do is become the very thing I ran away from. So I would rather you promise that if I do start turning on you guys like that, I would rather you just take me out. Can you... Yeah. I know it's a lot, but can you promise me this, please?
Okay, Namira, for you, I will promise that. But I also promise that I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep it from happening, so it doesn't get that far.
And with tears streaming down her face, she's just going to softly hug Namira. Shut up. And that's it. That's all I had.
Namira's gonna hug you back. Very tightly, though, not soft.
Oh, you're gonna actually make me cry. Actually, make me cry over here.
And then she's just gonna still hold you with one arm while slowly eating her sandwich.
Just, it's okay. Crunch, crunch.
Eat that sandwich, Daddy. Eat that sandwich.
Oh my god.
Listen, I was gonna say more, but I'm not going to now. You wrecked it.
No. Go ahead.
You know, Namira, I was thinking about jumping out that window and leaving before you came in here.
Namira's just gonna lean back a little and just look at her confused.
That thing, whatever he is, said that he brought the crows because that's all I bring is around me is murder. And he's not wrong. All I do is hurt people. I bring the darkness that follows me everywhere.
That's not your choice, though. That's like... It's like blaming a storm cloud for bringing lightning. And it's setting a forest on fire. It doesn't control that. It just happens. It's not in its power, and you can't control that the darkness follows you. You didn't ask for that, did you?
No, but it was my choice to walk into the tavern and ask for help and bring you all into it.
But now you have people that are gonna help you. I'm sorry that you felt this way, but I'm glad I caught you before you left.
So as you two are having a moment and talking and sitting on the edge of the bed and discussing, what has occurred with your nightmares and possibly leaving and the mental anguish that this has caused you, I'm going to switch back over to outside of that room and see if anybody else wants to chime in and talk about anything, whatever you guys want.
So she is not here right now.
Yeah, so just so you know, obviously Glenn Tantalus isn't here. I'm role-playing as him for the time being. He had some stuff go on, personal stuff, so he couldn't make it. Phelan said she just couldn't continue for the rest of the night. She was tapping out, so those two, I'll role-play as them as need be if you need to. But as of right now, other than them, Arrowy, Mikael, and Ivor are still here, I believe.
So, Mikael and Ivar, are you both... Sorry, can you tell me how you're looking right now?
Mikael said he just kind of looked like completely unbothered. Just kind of eating food and just like nothing really kind of went on.
Okay.
I look like I'm not even here. I'm just kind of staring off into the distance. I'm not even really eating. Just sitting in silence and staring.
Okay. Arrowy will reach across the table and she'll grab a piece of bread and a piece of cheese, and as she's nonchalantly building this new sandwich, and she's kind of building it like Tantalus style, like, I'm gonna build this big ass sandwich from my little bitty rabbit mouth. And she side eyes Ivar. So, Was the offer not tantalizing for you? Is there a reason why you did not take it?
I am not a man of darkness. And I would never join someone who would give me a dream like that.
Hello?
She looks at Mikhail. And you? The offer was not to your liking either.
Wouldn't even consider it an offer. I couldn't possibly join darkness. So I just went against it. Unfortunately, I go through it. I knew it was fake. I'm not joining the darkness.
She makes a mental note of both of this. She's like, mm-hmm. And then she sits back and looks at the sandwich and sets it down. We should be off soon. I will go get Namira and Himra. She makes her way. Knocking as one does.
Do we open the door?
Does she say that out loud?
No.
Do we?
Oh, okay. Or are we just gonna sit there like rocking back on our feet?
Well, we left them on the edge of the bed. I'm pretty sure they're probably finger banging at this point. It was getting close to that. In my mind, anyway. I don't know about anybody else's mind, so I don't know. Knock on the door. You hear a. I don't know if they answer or not though, because I'm not there.
I'm just gonna get up and walk over to the door and open it.
She does that, and Mira's just wiping away the tears from her face.
That's why I'm standing in front of you.
Tears.
Trying to compose herself.
Himra, 2 questions for you. You seem well put together. Is this why you did not take the offer?
I did not take the offer because I will never go to the dark side with that thing. You will be destroyed or I'll die trying.
See? And secondly, we must leave soon. This house has very little for us now.
I agree. We got that map to the mansion. We should probably head there.
She nods and then goes back to the table. And waits.
Hima's gonna turn around to Namira. Are you ready to go back out to everybody?
Ready as I'll ever be. I don't look like I just bawled my eyes out, do I?
You look fine.
And she's just gonna follow her out the room.
Well, are we all ready then? Yes?
Oi. Are we?
I'm ready to go.
What are we doing? Are we leaving this place?
That is my understanding. Going to a manor, as I understand it. Yes? She looks at Himra.
Hima nods. Mikhail had the map, right?
Did I have the map?
Pretty sure you had the map, and then you laid it out for everybody to see, and Tantalus can't see it.
That's right. Yeah. All right. Let's follow me.
Boy,
Oh yeah, Arrow. If you don't know, he can't see the map.
Are we sure we want to do this? I don't know what map you're talking about, and I don't think it's smart to leave here. Especially with a map that only you can see.
We can all see the map.
Freaking. Are you telling me you still can't see the map?
I can see nothing.
Can Arrow see the map?
She was sleeping the entire time.
She fought with us.
Roll me. Yeah, you fought in that area. Roll me. What should I have you roll me? Roll me 2 checks. Roll me a perception check to see if you can actually see the physical map, and roll me a history check if you remember him actually getting the map. Alright, yep, you could actually see the map. So it seems like Tantalus is the only one that cannot see this map.
See, the darkness has played tricks with your eyes. Not to worry. We can see it, and we will not lead you astray.
I believe you. I will go ahead and follow your lead.
This is good. I also have a question for you later. But it is of no regard now. Shall we then?
Alright, let's make our way out, I guess.
Arrow's gonna wait for at least 2 more people to go out before she tries to squeeze in the middle since she doesn't have dark vision.
Yeah, hold on.
Do we know where we're going?
Is it still all dark out here?
Of
or is
course
it light?
it is. It's perpetual
Okay.
darkness, bro.
Then she's just basically listening to the footfalls in front.
Tantalus will make sure you know where you're going.
Oh, he's following up the rear. Sounds familiar.
Ah! What? I can't. Okay. It's not letting me move my token? Okay. That's the only place it would let me put it. I don't know.
That's what she said.
This is why I said shut up the entire time. I knew you would make some kind of comment.
Sorry.
It was between you and Adam.
I don't want to be that guy. I'm sorry. I'll shut up now.
No, it was funny. It was a funny little bit. So that's gonna be a fun clip.
All right. So everybody stay together here. Let me.
That is.
Get you guys where you need to go. Give me a second. Let me make sure I'm getting y'all where you need to go. All right, and
Ah, it's bright here.
it's just because you're all like standing together. just everybody follows Mikhail, going to where he believes the mansion is from this map.
Got to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
And I'm just back here singing, I'm following the leader, the leader.
Yeah, somebody else was thinking the same thing. Thank God. I'm not the only one with that in my head right now. Following the leader, the leader, leader, following the leader, wherever he may go.
Off to hell.
We've all been there, apparently.
You're probably going to hell. I mean, did I say? Oh shit, I'm not muted.
Wow, look at this mansion, guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh shit, we're all hallucinating again. Fun!
Alright, so as you're making your way through the woods to this mansion.
Can I cast, where's my thing? Actually, yeah, can I use my Divine Sense?
Go ahead and post it. Presence of strong evil registers on your senses like an noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music. As an action, you could open your awareness to detect such forces. Till the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead. Yeah, I mean, I'll allow you to do that. No biggie.
Oh.
Give me un momento, por favor.
Press.
Arrow, we were over here.
Just blindly stepping on away.
We're over here.
Airway's moving through like everything is fine. Nobody's screaming. It's fine. Because if I can't see it, it's okay.
Fine.
Totally fine.
Y'all fine.
It's all good.
I hope you all understand. I don't have dark vision either, so I'm just kind of like guiding you.
I know.
Just
You wanted
stumbling
him to
through.
walk with you guys, and he has a torch, and it's pitch black out.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I guess I could cast at will. I could cast light.
All right. So as you're walking up towards this mansion, I will let you know once I get it open, because I wasn't expecting to go here tonight, but that's okay, because it's fucking Dungeons and Dragons. Fuck, where is that? Give me uno momento, por favor. I think it's in here. No, that's not what I wanted to open, you son of a bitch. Where is it? I am sorry. I'm trying to find the fucking thing that I had for this, but I don't know where I put it. Here it is. There we go. Okay. So as you're walking, the road ahead leads deep into the hills. The trees here are dead, and the grass is wilted and brown. Pools of black tar-like substance simmer and bubble off to the side. So these things.
They smell?
They give off a noxious, like, I want to say like it's like a tar-like smell, if you know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Aeroy, are you holding anything right now?
No.
Okay.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
It's not for a bad reason, chill.
Sure.
Roll initiative. You're now in a PvP. Are you not moving either?
So as you're making your way up towards the house, you see a family home. It sits on a hill surrounded by trees. There's overgrown hedges lining the outside of the house, and all of the windows are currently closed. The front door is unlocked. Let me go ahead and pull that up for y'all. I keep fucking hitting the wrong thing. Sorry about that.
Ari, could you hold a javelin?
Can she hold one? Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Future reference, thank you.
No, I mean, she can't. Why would she be able to hold a javelin? So guys, you're making your way up the hill. It just takes a few moments to get up to where you need to go.
Himura's gonna cast her her light cantrip on the javelin.
Okay.
And hold it out to Ari.
Thank you.
Lasts for an hour.
How did you describe this place again? I'm sorry.
You're fine. So this place is a family home. It sits on the hill surrounded by trees. There's overgrown hedges lining the outside of the house, and all of the windows are currently closed. The front door is unlocked.
Okay. Thank you.
Should we knock? The giant mansion.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I don't know why I found that funny.
Listen, Himura, like, doesn't know. Like, she travels alone, usually. She doesn't know, like, if you just walk into people's houses.
So real quick, before you guys enter, I do want to just throw this out there. There is, obviously we're missing Tantalus and Phelan, and I believe there's others that are going to be cutting out soon, like within the next 7 minutes. Do you guys want to just leave it here right before you go inside, and we'll pick up next session?
She makes a small camp out on this person's yard.
Well, I mean, you got to realize
there at the ominous mansion, and
well, you have to realize you guys just woke up from a long rest, essentially, so you're good to go. So we don't even have to do it to where you guys are resting or anything like that. It's just we can just right when the next session starts up, it's basically like we never took a break.
I'm down for that.
So the abilities that we would have used during our dreams, we get those back?
Exactly. You guys all it was all in a dream, so none of what you had happened. You know, you're all full health. You have all your spellcasting abilities back. All of the stuff that you would have had.
Sounds good to me. I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right, perfect. So I do have a couple people here. It looks like let's see. Bobby gave advantage to the players earlier, and it looks like Realm Walker Era gave inspiration to somebody. Let me just see if she's still in here. Are you still here, Realm Walker? If you're still here, you could choose one of the players. So you could choose Mikael, Ivor, Himura, Namira, Arawi, Phelan, or Tantalus. And then when we start up, they will get inspiration. So they'll get 1d8 that they could add to like an attack roll or a skill check or something. So whoever you want to give it to, go ahead and announce it, and I'll let them know that they get it. And then everybody gets advantage on their first roll.
Awesome.
for the next session. So since Bobby spent that, so mark that down because I will not remind you. So mark that down, make sure. And Phelan is going to get the inspiration, so I'll have to send her a note and let her know she gets 1d8 on an attack roll or an ability check. Perfect. You had a Phelan in your campaign. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. Sweet. There you go. So that is going to do it for this evening. I want to thank every single person that watched us tonight. Whether you watch it from the beginning, the middle, the end, all the way through, bits and pieces here and there, or you watch it later. We really appreciate it. We love you. Love having you here. I hope you really had a great time. Again, tonight's sponsor is Realm Walker Era. Keep the tabletop action going with Realm Walker Era. Stay well organized and in-game with instant downloadable and printable PDF character sheets and inventory trackers with more designs and options coming soon. Visit them at etsy.com/shop/Realm Walker Era. Definitely check them out. Purchase some stuff. You can use HBT saves and get 10% off of your order. I would recommend the character sheets and the inventory sheets. They're really awesome. They're very unique. I'd much prefer them than using the ones that you can buy from actual, Wizards of the Coast. Thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed my little swerve. I thought it was a swerve. I don't know if Phelan said she saw something. Ivor said he saw something, but I personally thought it was pretty cool. It was kind of like a, get out of jail free card. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a great time with the nightmares. And we will be back next Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful evening.